Alrighty, y'all. So obviously the Evangelion collab is still going, but it's basically done now because Mari and Ray have reran. The new Asuka and the new Ray came out, and the other Asuka, the old one, also came out. I think she's still actually out on a banner. I'm not sure if she's gone now, but I do know all 5 of the Evangelion characters have come out. And you know, all that stuff. The only things we're still waiting for is the solo raid, and then also the hard mode of story 2, right? But I do want to prepare you guys for the future of Nikke as per, right? I don't want anything to be a surprise to you guys as a veteran myself and someone who knows exactly what is basically going to be coming out throughout the year. I'm trying to prep you guys for the future. So after this collab, obviously the next biggest thing we have is the half anniversary character. Now, the first 2 half anniversary characters we got were Dorothy, and then that was for the 0.5 anniversary, and then for the 1.5 anniversary we got Crown, right? Both Dorothy and Crown were supporting game changers, right? Obviously Dorothy became the best burst one for any bosses for quite a long time, and honestly maybe not now because of characters like Red Hood and Rappy or whatever. She's not the go-to burst one anymore, but for a lot of the bosses back then, and even maybe still today, I'm not sure, she is still technically a go-to burst one, right? For bosses. So she has aged like fine wine. She's kind of fallen off just a tad bit because again, like there's so many new burst ones that came out, Rouge and all that stuff, but she was very, very good. And then obviously Crown, it's about to be a whole year since Crown came out, and she's still a top 3 character in the game. In my opinion, the second best character in the game, right? So what they do for these half anniversary characters is that they always make some type of character that is just usable and runnable for quite like a long time, right? Now, from my understanding, I think we're actually going to get Leviathan from the half anniversary. I'm not 100% sure, that's just speculation, but the reason why I'm saying that is because obviously right now in the current story, the main focus is basically Leviathan, right? Leviathan is the main focus of the current story, and they basically drop Pilgrims or the anniversary or half anniversary character based on the story. So where we are in the story is Leviathan is like the main character. It could be Behemoth, it could definitely be Behemoth, but Leviathan is like the main character right now in the story, or at least the main villain, whatever it is, right? So it could be her for sure. So that is going to be happening in April, right? At the near the end of April. So we're in March, basically next month, right? Next month, near the end of the month. You basically have 2 months, but yeah, next month at the end of the month, we're going to have the half anniversary character. So I think you should really genuinely, especially after a collab like this, where you have again meta characters, you shouldn't be summoning for anything. You should just be saving until that point, right? Because we're only going to have maybe 2 or 3 more characters, maybe 4 if they decide to do like double drops. But other than that, you should really be saving all your gems for that anniversary, right? Another thing that's coming out most likely is going to be the Stellar Blade collab. Now, the reason why I say the Stellar Blade collab is going to be happening after that is because when Stellar Blade gets put on PC, which I believe is in June, they're going to be put on PC with a Nikke collab. So in my opinion, I'm thinking that while Stellar Blade has the Nikke collab, Nikke has the Stellar Blade collab, and that's not out of the like that's very, very doable because they're by the same company, right? The only reason why Stellar Blade is having collab with Nikke is because they're by the exact same company, Shift Up, right? So I'm assuming that we are actually, like, I don't know if Nikke, I don't think Nikke actually confirmed it, but technically, as of right now, it looks like the Stellar Blade collab is happening in June, right? I think it's June. When is Stellar? Let me just pull it up to make sure and correct myself. Yeah, so I hope you guys can see it because my OBS is acting funny, but as you guys see right there, it says in development coming June 2025, right? So in my opinion, I believe it is going to be happening in June 2025, right? That's when the Stellar Blade collab is going to happen for Nikke in the Stellar Blade game, and then most likely Stellar Blade is going to happen with Nikke in Nikke, right? So after April is what, April, May, June. So after basically another 2 months, right? And then the problem is after that we go into everyone's favorite like celebration of Nikke, the summer event. Obviously, Rosanna and Sakura are going to be rerunning for the first time ever this summer. And I think they're also going to be putting Anise on the banners as well, because they did make a developer notes about how they're going to rerun like old characters, old limited characters, and they basically said that old limited characters could just be put onto any limited banners in the future. So I'm not sure 100% about that, but they could easily just put Anise, Helm, Neon, and Mary, and that's a good amount. That's 4 whole new characters, or old characters that they could just slap on the banner with rate up, slightly higher rate up than every other Nikke, right? So after that, we do have the summer stuff, and then after the summer stuff, I don't know if we're gonna have another collab. It seems like we're gonna have 3 collabs this year. It's like last year. Last year we had Evangelion. What else did we have? Evangelion, ReZero, and what else did we have? It wasn't near. We had something else. We had Evangelion. Let me see. I forgot what it was. Maybe that was it? I guess that was it. I guess we just had ReZero and Evangelion last year. I swear there was something else. I know it was not. I'm not sure. I don't know, but yeah, maybe we might just have 2 collabs, because I know the first year, 2023, we had Nier, and then we had Chainsaw Man, right? And those were the 2 collabs, right? And then in 2024 we had ReZero and Evangelion, and those were the 2 collabs, right? And this year we had Evangelion and then Stellar Blade. So those are probably just going to be the 2 collabs. So I'm not sure if we're going to get another collab, but basically after summer you shouldn't be summoning for anything, because then the next important thing is going to be the anniversary. And obviously when summer comes to an end, it's like August, all you have is September and October, and then the anniversary starts at like the end of October. There's always like a 2-month gap between every single big celebration, so that's what you should be looking forward to. The next thing we're getting is, the next big thing is going to be the half anniversary, right? After the half anniversary is most likely the Stellar Blade collab. After the Stellar Blade collab, it's going to be the summer event. After the summer event, it's going to be the anniversary. After the anniversary, it's going to be Christmas, and then after Christmas is going to be New Year's, right? I would just say make sure you guys know what you're doing when it comes to your gems. If you want my honest opinion, you can get every other character that is not limited in your wishes. Like, I know it's so crazy to say, but it's true, especially pilgrims now as well, right? So I would highly just recommend save your gems for those big dates: Stellar Blade, half anniversary, summer, winter, and then New Year's. Save your gems, skip every single banner, and save your gems for just those big celebrations, right? You can even pull some of these older characters that you're skipping out on these banners as well. It's not impossible, right? I never had Flora, I didn't have Phantom, I didn't have Rumani, I didn't have a lot of these characters when, you know, I didn't summon for them, or I summoned for them, I didn't get them, and then I had to skip their banners and whatever, and I ended up getting them later on wishlist, right? Master just got put in here and I barely summoned, right? And if I do summon, I probably will get her here as well, right? So that's just like, you know, just keep your head up. You don't need to summon on every single banner. Like, let me do a single. We might get her right now, I'm not sure, but my whole point is, like, you don't need to summon on every single banner. Genuinely, you don't need to. Just summon for the banners that are important, and I feel like those dates, those banners, those celebrations I was talking about are the important ones. So you guys let me know what you think, if you agree, if you disagree. So, you know, it's all up to you at the end of the day, but I'm trying my best to help you guys with, you know, a little intel, a little, you know, veteran intel. But yeah, for now, it's your boy Zxous. I'm out. Peace.